Hey guys, today we're going over an axolotl colors and morphs guide. We'll go over all the different types of morphs, what genes they come from and where they come from. So let's get started with the guide. First off is the black axolotl. The black axolotl is one of my favorite axolotls. They are super pretty. There are two types of blacks in axolotls. One is called black melanoid and the other one is just black. Black melanoids are very rare and have a dark gray to black color. They also have golden flecks throughout their skin, which make them look really pretty. These flecks are actually guanine crystals that reflect light. On the other hand, black axolotls don't have these flecks but are completely black. This morph has been created by breeding two piebalds together, and this is why they don't have any gold in them. It's because they don't have the gene for it anymore. Sometimes you can see hints of brown in certain lights, but most of the time they will be completely black. Moving on to blue axolotls. Blue isn't really a color in axolotls. This is just albino axolotls that have a dilution of their black base pigment. This makes their skin look slightly bluish, but they are not true blue. A lot of people think that they are, but they are not. Blue axolotls can also have the green hair gene, which makes their gills look green, and they also have a very pretty albino eye. They usually have pink or red skin, depending on the amount of blood showing through the skin. Next up is brown axolotls. Brown axolotls are quite common and have a tan or brown color. They also have flecks of gold in their skin, which make them look more interesting. This is the same as the black melanoid, but they just don't have as much pigment. Brown axolotls can also have leucism, which gives them less pigment overall. And this looks really cool. Brown axolotls can also have the white belly gene, which makes their undersides white instead of brown. But some people say that this is just a standard color, so I don't know if we should count it as a morph. But anyway, there are also copper axolotls, which are basically brown axolotls with a more orange or copper coloration. Next up is cinnabar. Now the cinnabar morph is a little bit controversial because some people believe it's a separate species, while others believe it's just a morph of the axolotl. Personally, I think it's a morph because it does fit the description of an axolotl and it also breeds true. Cinnabar axolotls have a reddish color to them and lack the gold flecks that most axolotls have. Some people believe that cinnabar is actually a hybrid between an axolotl and a mud puppy. However, this is debated and many people disagree with this. They also have a mutation in the tyrosinase gene which causes them to have this color. This is the same gene that causes albinism. However, unlike albinos, they still have color. Next up is the dilute butter morph. This morph is very similar to the butter morph, but it just has less pigment. This morph is relatively new and hasn't been around for very long. Dilute butter axolotls have pale yellow skin and are often mistaken for albino axolotls when they are young. But once they get older, their real color shows through and they end up looking like this. Next up is the green axolotl. Green axolotls are very rare and have green gills and skin. This is caused by a mutation in the green hair gene. You can tell the difference between green hair and green skin by looking at the gills. If the gills are green, then it's just green hair. But if the skin is green, then it's green skin. Green axolotls can also have leucism, which makes them even rarer. Next up is gray axolotl. Gray axolotls are fairly common and can be either leucistic or not. Leucistic grays have a lighter gray color and sometimes even look a little bluish. Non-leucistic grays have darker gray skin and look more like a standard wild type. They can also have wild type eyes, which means that they don't have the pink or red eyes that most axolotls have. Instead, they have normal colored eyes. This is caused by the gray gene. However, this gene isn't completely dominant, meaning that it doesn't fully mask the other colors that may be present. This is why you can sometimes see hints of other colors in gray axolotls. Moving on to the golden axolotl. Golden axolotls are relatively new and were selectively bred for their beautiful golden color. They have a mutation in the MC1R gene, which controls melanin production. This mutation causes them to have no melanin, which gives them this golden color. Goldens can also have leucism, which makes them look even more amazing. Next up is the green gold axolotl. Green gold axolotls are an extremely rare morph and are a combination of the green hair gene and the golden axolotl morph. This makes them have both green hair and skin and the golden color of a golden axolotl. This makes them super rare and hard to find. Next up is leucistic axolotls. Leucistic axolotls are probably one of the most popular morphs and have reduced amounts of melanin. This gives them a lighter color and makes them look like they have white skin. However, under UV light, you can see that they still have color. That's how you know that they're not albino. Leucistic axolotls can also have the golden gene, which makes them look absolutely amazing. I love this morph because I think it looks so unique and pretty. Next up is the Melanoid morph. Melanoid axolotls are very similar to wild-type axolotls, but they have more gold flecks throughout their skin. This makes them look more interesting and unique. These flecks are caused by the accumulation of guanine crystals in their skin. Melanoids can also have the white belly gene, which makes their undersides white. Moving on to the pink axolotl. Pink axolotls are very cute and have no pigment, which gives them this pink color. This is the same as an albino axolotl, but it just has no pigment. Pink axolotls can also have the green hair gene, which makes their gills look green. I think pink axolotls are one of the cutest and most unique looking ones. Moving on to the white axolotl. White axolotls are one of the rarest morphs and can have white bellies. However, most white axolotls don't have white bellies. White axolotls have no pigment, which gives them this white color. This is the same as an albino, but it just has no pigment. They can also have the golden gene, which makes them look even rarer. Next up is the albino axolotl. Albino axolotls are very common and have a mutation in the tyrosinase gene, which causes them to lack pigment. This gives them white skin and pink or red eyes. This morph is the most common in the pet trade, and you can find them almost anywhere. They are also great starter animals and are easy to care for. Albino axolotls can also have the green hair gene, which makes their gills look green. This morph is also the most common. Now, this next one is actually two morphs, but they are very similar, so I grouped them together. They are the Piebald and the Piebald white belly. Both of these morphs have white patches throughout their body, and this is caused by the Piebald gene. Piebald axolotls can have red, pink, or white skin, and usually have the white belly gene as well. Piebald whites have all white skin and are very rare. These two morphs are very similar, but they are both very unique and beautiful in their own way. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos about axolotls. Also, check out my social media accounts for more. Thanks for watching.